Hello everyone, welcome to this Empire Review. As always, I am your tech and gaming guy Dave, and this week we are happy to be able to bring you our first Nintendo Switch review, with a look at the release of Mario Tennis Aces. This copy was supplied for review by Nintendo, and all footage has been captured from my playthrough of the game. Now, Mario Tennis Aces, if you hadn't guessed it, is a tennis game. Which is quite cool in itself, because you don't really see a lot of tennis games, and even fewer that aren't actually based around the very serious professional tennis tournaments. Mario Tennis Aces certainly brightens up the tone, featuring over 15 characters from the Super Mario franchise to pick as a player in any of the game modes outside of the adventure mode in this game. Characters are defined by their playstyle, with some being all-round players like Mario, whilst others are more focused on power shots such as Bowser. No matter your playstyle, you'll probably find a character in there to fit you. Now yes, I did also mention that there's an adventure mode in this game. In it, you are quested to save Luigi from an evil tennis racket that has possessed him. And to do so, you must track down some mystical power stones in order to be able to break the curse. This is achieved by making your way around the game world, playing tennis matches and completing little challenges and mini-games in order to be able to progress. Now this is quite a fun, engaging little way to practice a lot of the core skills and techniques that you will come to rely upon in the multiplayer modes that this game offers. And as you progress, the challenges become quite tough to complete. Sometimes this is due to the objective not being entirely clear in a given challenge, but I did find the frustrations to be minimal, and I was grateful for the practice that I got in before I jumped into the multiplayer modes. Multiplayer is where you'll find the longevity in this game. You hop into the tournament mode from the main menu, pick a character, choose your class between standard and simple, the difference being that simple mode has just the 5 core shots available in tennis, whilst the standard mode includes the power moves such as the zone shot and super moves. Once you've selected which you're going to play, you move on to a ladder and search for your first opponent. Now, online games are intense in Mario Tennis, I really mean that. Because it's an individual competition, you have some real tension building up as you rally to decide each point in the game. Matches are played in 2 sets of best of 3 with a tiebreaker if it's a draw. If you're playing standard, you can drop in some game-changing shots as the rally builds up your super energy. And in simple, it's all about longevity and strategic placement for your shots. I'm going to be upfront, I have not been very successful in my time on the multiplayer. And whilst losing is a little frustrating, I've never felt like I've been cheated out of a win, which is a rare thing to see in a multiplayer game. Now of course, this being on the Switch, you can also remove the Joy-Cons from the console, hand one to a mate, and have an instant local-only multiplayer session, either on a big screen or on the Switch itself. As the games are quite short, it lends itself well to pass the controller type multiplayer, and it supports up to 4 players on one screen for a good match of doubles. It is simply a lot of fun. If you've got enough room, you can also try out Swing Mode, which uses the Joy-Cons as the handle of a tennis racket, and then you can try swinging it and perfecting your virtual backhand. Now, I found Swing Mode to be a novelty, but not the best way to play this game. But, particularly if you have children, you might enjoy it a lot more than me. To summarise, I think that Mario Tennis Aces is a good game. It's been put together well, and I don't think I've ever seen a tennis adventure before, so that's nice and fresh. Multiplayer is a good online experience, and locally something that you'll be able to enjoy pretty much wherever you are, thanks to it being on the Switch. Whilst tennis may not be your thing, this game has enough additional features to be an interesting title for your money regardless. Now I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. Now as always, feel free to give this a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you didn't, and of course, please do not forget to subscribe if you've not already. Comments are welcomed, and please stay tuned to the Empire for all of your video gaming and technology related content. Thank you very much for listening, and as always, I have been Dave. See ya!